I'm also wondering though, because I want to sit like this. Can I do that?
Yeah. I
Okay.
was thinking about it too, but I'm wearing blue sweatpants and it
Also, I'm
just
like
does not.
always my knees because of Wally is like ripped. It's
This is
just
why I don't play sports.
exactly.
I don't handle bodily injury well. Like scraped
No,
knees,
but also it's
cut
like in
anything.
summer, for example, I think about it that maybe I wear like the cutest outfit and then it's just like my ripped up knees. It's not very cute, It's like,
Hello, Ida.
hi, Nicole.
And hello, faithful bitches. Welcome, welcome back. Me and Ida are vibing today. Yeah, we are just feeling really good. We have absolutely no idea where this is going. So let's have fun with it. No,
Today we're just jumping into it. We're just like, let's see where this goes. It will go somewhere.
it'll go somewhere. And I want to start speaking of speaking of sports a little bit. So, I just tell you my grateful bitch moment. I'm very proud of myself.
Ooh, yes, tell me.
Okay, because I have mustered the energy to start doing like a 3-week reset program.
Uh-huh.
One, my sister has been spamming me with like the cutest pictures of my nephew, and he's so freaking cute. Like,
We love
so freaking
them.
cute. Oh my God, he looks like a little grumpy old man, and I love it. I
Ugh,
love it.
those babies are
Like,
the best. It's just like you
dude,
feel like you live the whole life and you're like
I
2
know
days old.
he does. Like, he looks wise beyond his years. And
Yeah.
just so when he looks at you, I just see everything in his eyes. I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh my God, he knows everything." And so, anyway, I've been thinking about I'm like, "I can't wait till he gets older. I can't wait to do all this stuff with him." And I'm just, like, sitting there like, "Okay, well, you know what, Nicole, let's, like" I always dream about going to Europe and traveling and doing, like, hiking and stuff, but I'm sitting here like, "Well, maybe we should condition ourselves to do that." Like, maybe we should start walking if you wanna go to Europe because 'cause you'll be walking all the time and I want to take him there in the future. And it's good to be athletic. It's good to have some sort of stamina. So I mustered the courage to start a 3-week reset program and I'm super excited. Like I'm super excited. I'm actually starting it once we get off this podcast.
Ooh,
Yeah. Your
count
girl's
me
gonna do a
away.
workout. Yeah. So if I don't text you, I've worked out after this and you
I
do a
will
yell
call
at
you
me.
out, don't you worry.
Yeah.
Next episode, I'll call you out if you haven't done it.
Yeah. Just post it on Instagram. Humiliate me. No.
Nicole, what happened?
Exactly. But I'm super excited. And when we're talking about boundaries too, I'm just like, you know what? One of my boundaries is like making sure that I prioritize my workout. So if I haven't worked out, but someone wants to hang out or do something, I'm like, you know what? My priority is my workout. Like I need to do this thing first.
Love that.
Yeah. Cause it makes you feel so much better. It
Yeah, it
really,
does though.
oh, I don't know. Working out to me is also another like huge form of self care that I've been neglecting.
Mm.
And today's the day that ends.
I love that. Yay!
You. Thank
Great
you. We're excited.
moment.
Yeah. Okay, Ida, what's yours? Tell
Mine is exciting. I feel like mine is a divine. I don't want to say intervention, but I don't know the another word to use right now. My head is blank. But it was divine, whatever, in that moment because the other day I was walking somewhere and then I walked past a shop and I saw a cardigan that it's the simplest cardigan you would ever see. It's a black, like, button-up cardigan, but they had when they just button, like, the top button,
I love that look.
like, just flowing down.
So cute.
Yeah, and whenever I've seen, like, girls wear it, I'm like, "Oh, that's so freaking cute," and then they had
Yeah.
that one is perfect, like, the fit, everything, but
Mhm.
at that point, I didn't have time, so I walked past and I, like, kept it in my mind, like, I need to go into that shop and buy that cardigan, and then I think maybe 3, 4 days passed, and I went back there actually this morning, I went back in there, and then I couldn't find it anywhere. It was not on a mannequin anymore, and it was not on any hanger
No,
anything, and
that's my nightmare. No.
and I was like,
Like
"Ugh," like, "Why did you wait so long?" Like, "Oh, you're so stupid." I didn't tell myself that, but yeah. I was
no, but they call it shopper's remorse when you buy something and you're like, "Oh, I didn't mean to buy that," and you wanna, like, give it back. But for me, shopper's remorse is like, I didn't buy that thing and now they're out and I'm so sad.
Yeah. I hate when that happens. So yeah, I had picked a few stuff that I liked anyway. So I was like, I'm gonna go try these on. And then as I was like going into the dressing room, I was thinking, you know what? I'll do another round. Like, I'll do another round.
Mhm.
Maybe I missed it. I turn around and like literally imagine they have all these shelves like
Yeah.
facing outwards in the shop. And then it was the end of the shelf. There was like a tiny, I don't know, hanger or whatever on the end of the shelf, and someone had hanged one of that cardigan there, and that was not on display. Like, I don't know, maybe I stole, maybe someone had put it there, like, I'll get back to that later.
No,
I know,
too bad.
I don't know. But it was literally like I turn around and I was like, there it is. And it was my size and everything. So now I have it in my
Stop.
closet and I'm so
Stop. That
excited.
is a shopping miracle. That is a
Right?
shopping miracle.
Divine
I
shopping. I don't know. Like,
It's true. No, God shops with
yeah,
me. Like, that's how I
exactly.
feel.
And it was just literally a voice in my head said, do another round. Do another round in the shop and maybe you'll find it, And I was like, I'll do that.
Oh,
And then I
I
found it.
love that. It's like that's when I feel like when I go shopping and that happens to me, I'm like, I was meant for this piece. Like this piece is gonna unlock something within me that
Right?
is just yeah, that it cannot be stopped. Like it was meant for me in a way.
Yeah, yeah. And also in a way, I feel like I manifested it because before that, I had gone into some shops and bought some tops I could have underneath it. So I was like, I had done all this shopping for that cardigan, and
Stop.
came there and didn't have it. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I just bought all these pieces to have
Are you
under
kidding?
it or to pair it with, and then now it's all fine. Now I have all.
Dude, you can manifest clothing. I feel like this is there are some people who do this, but this is an underrated place where I'm like, people need to really understand that clothing manifestation is a real thing, okay? And
Yeah,
like it makes such a difference in your life. Did I did I tell you guys about the python boots? I don't know if I did this on here.
python. No, no. You
Okay.
you told me about white cowboy boots, but
Oh,
not
okay.
python boots.
Well, your girl's in a boot era, let's just put it that way. We'll get back to that, but I'm obsessed with boots right now. I just think, like, I don't know what to wear, I'm gonna put a boot on this outfit, and it's gonna look sexy as hell no matter what,
Yeah,
and I know some people leave boots, like, that's, like, their fall thing, but I'm like, "No, it's boots, like, all year round for
all
me."
year, all year.
All year, I don't care. And I had been dying like, I'm really into animal print boots right now, and I was trying to find this python boot, but they're a bit expensive if you want one that doesn't look cheap,
Mm.
and I do not like stuff to look very cheap unless it's like kitschy cheap, then it's cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if people still use that word, but anyway, so
Hear me.
I'm gonna say it. So I'm like, I want these boots. I want these boots. I've been thinking about them for months. I had also bought some things that looked really cute. Like I bought a snake print, like silk blouse that would look adorable with it, like some cool stuff. And I just couldn't find them. And I refused to like drain my account to buy them. And then I go to Ohio to visit my sister. I get off the plane and she's like, well, we have so much time until we do this next thing. Do you want to go to like the thrift shop? I'm like, yes, 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 I do. I'm telling you, I walked down straight to the shoe section in the size 9, which I am a size 9. There was one pair of snake print boots, calf high, beautiful. I don't remember what it was, but they were originally like $130 or whatever, and they were on sale for like $20.
What?
My size fits perfectly, like exactly what I wanted. Here's the best part. They're hella comfortable. Like hella
Interesting.
comfortable. I work 12-hour shifts and I've worn them for 12 hours. Like gorgeous shoes. I'm obsessed. And dude, they're my proudest manifestation. I'm like, I love
I
these.
love
I
that.
love them. And every time I wear them, I feel like I call them my miracle like attractor pieces because everyone is so nice to me when I wear them. They just, like, compliments out the wazoo, and I just look freaking incredible, like, I'm not gonna lie, and it's like
Yeah,
when you walk into the coffee shop and, like, everyone, like, turns, that's
I
these
would
boots,
definitely
man.
turn, yes, for
Ugh.
skin. a pair of pilot
Dude.
boots. Also, on top of that they are comfortable, I'm just like, that is a real miracle. I'm just like, those boots do not necessarily look comfortable.
Dude, because I'm telling you, like, first of all, I wish I was one of these little, like, fashion models. I would be like, "No, I'll fit my feet into anything. I'll make it work." I can't. Like, I have Florida feet. Like, I need a shoe that's really comfortable. Like, I got a wide foot. Okay, I'll just be honest with it. So I'm very particular about those things. And yeah, it's like God just knew. It just knew that I needed that boot. And it's freaking amazing. And I think like this is why I'll never wear I don't know if I'll ever wear a Louis Vuitton heel. They're like
It's
notoriously
uncomfortable.
painful. And I don't understand it. I'm like, I don't understand when designers like that because I was like, you guys have all the money and production in the world to make this comfortable, but you're gonna like purposely make it painful for people.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
I
Like,
don't.
why? Also, I'm just like, for example, the sweater I'm wearing now, it's so soft. And I'm just like, why is not at least sweats, like, make
Yeah,
sweats soft? Or,
yeah.
these type of sweats where they're soft on the outside and not on the inside.
Why?
I'm just like, what is your deal? Like,
I get
who are
angry.
you?
I have, like, a deep anger when I go shopping and something's made with a crappy fabric or an ugly print. I'm like, "Why would you even make this? Why
Yeah.
does this even exist? Who are you selling this to? Like, this is blasphemy. Like, how dare you?" I have a little bit of a snob in that area, I'm not gonna lie. But it's because 'cause I'm so picky, because I think that clothes I say fabric is a frequency. Like, I say what you wear really elevates you into, like, another level, and this isn't so much like the dress to I don't know if this was in Europe or more in, like, the States, but, like, in the '80s, there was this big, like, dress to impress, like, dress for the job that you want, like, be, like, very, like, put on this facade with your clothes, and I don't mean that, but I feel like if you're cultivating something in your life, your clothes and your style can literally bring you there like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's huge because sometimes our manifestations feel so far away that it's like, ugh, well, I'll wear that when I get there, when I'm actually able to go to the beach or I'm actually able to be on a yacht or in the forest, whatever your manifestation is, right? And it's just like, okay, but if you were to just buy something that would give you that feeling and put it on your body, you have a physical reminder of your manifestation all day long.
Yeah, it's
Like,
so true.
exactly. It's embodiment like
Mm,
that, literally on your body.
yeah, exactly, embodiment on your body.
Exactly. Like,
Better than that.
I do. I just feel like people underutilize their style or they just like, I don't have style or whatever. And I'm like, BS. I don't
Yeah.
believe that.
Yeah, yeah, but it's true, and I am guilty of that. Like, I am guilty in, let's say, not using my style to its fullest potential, you know? And I mean,
Mhm.
Exhibit A, like, I'm sitting literally like the plainest sweater ever, like gray sweat, but like a gray that does nothing, you know? But it's comfortable. So I'm a comfy first bitch. But no, but I do
Confidence
mean it. Where
bitch.
like I have one of my manifestations for this year that I put on my bingo card for 2026 is to
Ooh.
find 3 pieces that are just like signature Ida. I don't know what that
Mm.
means yet, but
Okay. Okay.
that's my goal, that I want like minimum 3 pieces that are just, yeah, like signature Ida. And then I don't mean a basic like white tee, because that could potentially be signature Ida because I love a white tee. But I mean then something
Ida loves basics.
yeah, exactly. So like
She does.
it can't be a basic, like it needs to be a signature piece, as in like something, let's say, extravagant, or
Okay.
not a signature as in something I would wear every day, but that is just like, oh wow, like that is an incredible piece and it's so you, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Ugh,
my goal. Like I'm saying,
I
I don't know what you
love
like.
this.
So
That's fair, but I love that because I've also told this to, like, when I've had friends or, like, a client ask me for advice, what I started doing in the beginning and what I'm doing right now, because I mean, it just works out. I'm also doing a style edit like I was talking about, because for me, this is a huge part of self-care and manifestation, and I just feel like I gotta get my closet on point,
yeah.
and
I want to say,
I
because I know
yeah.
we've been teasing this, but I do feel like it's time to like fully come out of the closet to the grateful bitches and say like, Nicole is a stylist, Nicole is a
Oh,
fashion,
yeah.
like it's
She's
not
coming out of the closet
something
with her
she, like,
styling.
read up on, like, she has a degree in this. Like,
I
she is
do. I
officially
do, guys.
fashionista, stylist, whatever you wanna call it.
I like to go with soul stylist. I think that's what I'm playing with right now,
Yeah.
but more on that later.
I
No,
see.
but I did get a degree in this. I'm an ex-minister gone fashionista, and now I'm just both.
It's incredible. Honestly, you have the most incredible story. It's just like
We will have to dive into that. Like, that's gonna be another episode, but yeah, I took so many rabbit holes to get to where I am now. Like, yeah, guys, I've done fashion shows, I've designed stuff, like, I've had a blast with it, and I but what I love most and what is, like, always brings me back is that I just believe that every soul on this earth has an expression, and that, like, your aesthetics, the way that you present yourself is a huge part of that.
yeah,
Huge. Like, you picked this body, this image on purpose instead of, like, going out and being like, "Do I look good? Do I look this?" I'm like, "Okay, do you feel fully expressed? Does this really give who you are?" Like Ida, like you were saying, like I won 3 pieces that I put these up and I'm like, I know that this represents Ida, you
yeah,
know? And
yeah,
that makes you feel good because every time you walk out the door, like you're telling the world who you are, whether
yeah,
you like it or not. It's
exactly.
like we have 3 seconds. And I think less than that when we make our first judgment on someone. And like clothing and style and appearance is our first form of nonverbal communication.
Yeah,
It's the
it
first thing you
is.
communicate with people.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think
Yeah.
that's so cool, and I remember Gala says in one interview that she always tries to wear, like, one of her pieces, even if it's just, accessories or whatever,
Mhm.
it's gonna be a conversation starter. Like, she wants something of
Yes.
what she wears to, like, be able that someone comes up to her and be like, "Oh my god, I love that thing," or like, "Where did you get it?" Or like, "That's so cool," or yeah. And I think that's so cool, and that's just, like, so
Yes.
opposite of me.
Well, it's kind of funny because, like, my one of my clients, she has, like, a particular profile, it's like a 4 in her personality for human design. Because I love to look at human design and astrology because it tells you a lot about what it is,
Yeah.
and 4s, like, they're meant to make connections out in the world. So, like, for her particularly, I was like, "Girl, you need to have a conversation starter. You need to have something that whether it's like, say you're into I'll use Harry Potter. Like, say you're into Harry Potter and you wanna make more friends who are into your interests. Well, wear that Harry Potter shirt when you go out because you making that connection as part of your design. Like,
Yeah.
that's how you're meant to meet friends.
Yeah.
So use your clothing to do that, like Gala said, like, that's genius,
Yeah.
and I love that. Like, I absolutely love that. And I feel like if you have those pieces, like, this is what I tell people because like, I think people start with, like, "I have to go shopping, I have to do this." And I'm like, "You can." Or you can just look at your closet, pick those 3 pieces that you right now feel represent you the most,
Mm.
and you just make sure that you filter those into your outfits, like, whether it's a necklace, it's a shirt, it's like a dress, whatever, like, pick the 3 pieces you already own, and then when you go shopping for those other ones that represent you, like, blend those into these, you know? Like,
Mm.
it doesn't always mean you have to go shopping right away,
Yeah. That's a
but I
great
love
advice.
that.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, because 'cause I'm just like, put it front and center right now, even if it's like that one thing where I'm like, "Well, I feel like this represents me, but I have nowhere to wear it."
Yeah.
Put it in front of your face every
Yeah.
day, and you will figure out how to wear that thing,
Yeah.
even if it's just on a walk down your street. It's
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because that's what I feel. I have a couple of pieces. For example, I have a dress where in my head I'm kind of like, oh, but I don't really have any pair of shoes to wear with that dress. And okay, that's fair enough. But now it's just hanging in my closet and I'm never reminded that I'm like looking for shoes to wear with the dress, you know?
Mm.
So I will
Yeah.
never buy those shoes then. I will never have shoes to wear with it. And probably like you're saying, I could just wear some of the shoes I do have
Mhm.
I feel like I need this specific type of shoe, for example. But yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm saying, now that it's just hidden away, I am not even reminded that like that's something I wanna wear.
Seriously, I'm not bothered, as you
Yeah,
always say.
I'll just put it back in the closet. Yeah. When it's time to come
Don't put her back in the closet.
Yeah, actually, maybe I'm thinking about it now. Maybe I need to buy like a clothing rack and have like the pieces, so that
Yes.
when you have a closet, it's like it's just closed in there. While if
Yeah.
like I'll hang it like physically on display.
I love that. I was doing something fun for a little bit. I had a clothing rack, so, like, an additional one on top next to my closet, and they're super cheap, so I would use that clothing rack to put those types of pieces on there, and I would also, like, okay, you know what? This week, this is the vibe that I want. Like, I just wanna feel very, like, bossy, you know? And
Ooh.
I would put my favorite blazer, like 2 blazers on there, and then I would put, like, another piece of, clothing on there so I remembered to wear it, and I just, like in that little capsule, I had my vibe for the week, and it just felt so nice.
Yeah.
And you don't feel scattered when, like, you're trying to get dressed every day and you're like, you have to sift through all of these clothes. It's just
Yeah.
nice to have it right then and there.
That's very true because yeah, I really feel like every morning I'm just like, ugh, and the same question as always, what do I wear today? And then I have to look through the same drawer, the same wardrobe like I did yesterday, you know, and it's just
Mhm.
I don't know, it doesn't feel inspiring when you do it that way.
Yeah.
But to do that, that's like I'm just like, yeah, that sounds very inspiring and very easy because then you already
Yeah.
have the vibe and you just need maybe the complementary things.
You just make it yes, 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 and you just make it as easy as possible. Because I agree with Ida on this one, like, I know people, like, we kinda worship, like, Kim Kardashian, you have, like, a whole team to help you get dressed, and you have makeup artists, and they look amazing, but, like, nobody in real life wants it to be that complicated. Even if you like taking your time, like me, I love taking my time getting dressed, like, nobody wants it to be hard because it's like another decision you make first thing when getting up, and you're just like, "Oh my god." The
Yeah.
brain energy, you
Yeah.
know? Like, you want it to feel natural, and I always say that clothing is like your second skin. So, like, streamline it, make it easy, like, feel your pieces, and I always like I love on a Sunday night just trying on a bunch of clothes, like, before the week starts.
Yeah.
And putting music on and making it fun, and I just kind of, like, envision, like, "Okay, how do I want this week to go? What do I wanna feel like? What do I wanna look like? Like, how do I wanna express myself?" And
Mm.
then that's when I play with those pieces and pull them out because it's very relaxing to me, and,
Yeah.
like, I don't
I
know, I
just
feel like
picture, like, these, 2000 movies montage where
oh
they
my
would just,
god.
like, for no reason, try on a
Yes.
bunch of different things, and you're just sitting there like, "What? Like, why are they even doing this?"
Lizzie McGuire movie has, like I don't know what the song is now, it's gonna bother me. It's like, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number
Oh,
one. You know
yeah.
which
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Sorry for salting your ears, guys. But anyway, I love that song, and she's, like, singing at the beginning of the Lizzie McGuire movie, and so I love starting my montage with that, and then,
That
yeah, that movie has great montage songs, guys, like,
Yeah.
listen to it because I think this is a great idea for people, is, like, bringing back this notion of playing dress up.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you ever did this. I don't know. Maybe this is a Norwegian thing, but, like, who knows? When I was younger, I would go into my mom's, like, closet, and I remember, like, she had a pair of red heels that were my favorite. Like, I love these red heels. And then she had, like, this, like, Japanese, like, style, like, silk robe, and I would steal them every time I went to visit my mom. They would be in my closet the whole summer. Like, that was it, and I would play dress up, I would do my makeup, like, with her makeup, which, I wasn't supposed to, but it's fine. She would always forgive me,
Yeah.
and, like, I would just have fun, I would, like, get an umbrella and, like, play and just, like, pretend I was, like, a lady of, like, the 1800s, and I just feel like bringing that back to adult life is so important.
Yeah, it is though. I'm just laughing because this is where we're so different because I would play dress up, but with my dad's like football uniform, soccer. I mean, sorry, soccer. I need to get used to saying that soccer uniform, and I would also dress up our dog in my dad's soccer uniform. That's what I was up to.
Yeah, it's like the same thing.
Exactly. It's like potato, potato. You know.
Dude, I'm dead. That's so funny, though. And that's why we're best friends.
Yeah, exactly. We complement each other, and that's why I'm here in a gray sweat and you're here in a pink shirt.
Exactly, guys. It's so funny, though, and I think, like, point proven that dress up, like, isn't about just dressing up and putting on ball gowns and pearls and stuff like that, because I think we misunderstand that, and a
Mhm.
lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't like dressing up. I don't like dressing up because they think I have to, like, look like I'm on the red carpet or whatever." But for me, like, playing dress up or dressing up is just like playing with an identity. So, like,
Yeah,
yours is like you're playing like a soccer, maybe you're, like,
whatever
pretending to be Messi.
exercise.
I don't know if he existed back then, whatever. And then I'm, like, playing around with the identity of being, like, this, like, very wealthy lady, I don't know, from the
Yeah.
1900s.
Yeah, with red heels and a Japanese, cardigan.
Exactly.
It was.
But it's just, like, that's what I feel like dress up is just, like, play with your identity, especially if you're in a place where I'm like, I don't freaking know what I'm doing with my style.
Mm.
I don't know what I wanna look like. I've been dressing for this job that I've had for I don't know how long, or I'm, like, coming out of college and I'm, like, transitioning into a professional career, or maybe you're changing, you're, like, starting your own business or whatever the transition is, or you're becoming a mom, like, who knows?
Yeah.
And you just don't know where you're going yet.
Mm.
Play dress up, play with the identity and the direction that you wanna go in, and
Yeah.
just pick pieces that give you that vibe. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be designer.
Yeah,
Like
exactly. I think that's such a cool thing to do, and I think for me, that's what I feel now, like, being kind of in this in between of having been in, like, my healing cocoon, like we talked about in the like, going outwards after
Yeah.
being in your healing era. I don't know who I am in my clothes anymore, and my clothes are still the
Mhm.
same from before I, went on the healing journey. Also, throughout the healing journey, I've been getting rid of a lot of clothes, so I don't necessarily
Mhm.
have so many options or so many pieces now. So then I am very much in a stage of like, which is a great like baseline, which is like, okay, I am actually in a position where I can buy new things.
Ooh,
But then I'm just like, but
yes.
what am I looking for? I don't know. And I find
Yeah.
myself like going in shops and just like walking around being like, nothing calls my attention, you know? That's
Mm.
very, very, like, I don't know, an interesting space to be in. But then I think it's a great advice to just like, first of all, play dress up in the shop. Just like, then, okay,
Yes.
new
Guys, stop
pieces.
being scared to
Yeah.
do that. I have so
Try
many
it on
friends that are
clothes.
like, "I'm not gonna buy it, I'm not gonna try it on." I'm like, "Just try it on,
Yeah. I go in there with
please."
like 20 pieces and I don't buy any of them sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel bad, but I'm like, sorry, you know?
Just leaves them on the rack. Bye.
They're paid to do that, it's fine.
Yeah, and if you're putting clothes away, you don't have to deal with customers. So in one way, it's like you're welcome.
Exactly, exactly. So I feel like that is a really cool thing to do. Or then what I try to do if I have pieces that I'm just like, I don't know if I feel good mixing these together, then maybe if I'm just gonna go to the supermarket, for example, which is like a 15-minute errand, okay, I'll put it on. And then if I hate it when I walk
Mm.
out the door, it's only 15 minutes where I need to feel like I hate my outfit.
I
But then I
love
know
that.
what I feel, rather than putting it on when you're actually going to an
Yeah.
event, for example, and you walk around the whole time just like, "I hate the way this looks."
Yeah. I love that. That's genius. I'm actually stealing that. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
steal that piece of advice because it's like microdosing with your style. You know?
Exactly, yeah.
That's
That's exactly
genius.
what it is.
That's genius, like, low commitment. Everyone's on different spectrums because I feel like I know people who can just go out on that off and be like, "I'm just gonna try it, I don't care what anyone says," and
Yeah,
then the majority of women that I've worked with, like, that's a lot, like, that's a big leap for them. They don't go from, like, mm, being in, like, normal clothing to then being in the style that they want and feeling, like, perfectly confident. Like, it's like a ladder, it's a gradual process.
yeah,
And so being able to just have a low commitment event or a low commitment thing that you do, and then, if you hate it, you just go home and change into what you feel
exactly.
comfortable in. And
Yeah,
it's like exposure therapy. That's
yeah,
genius.
yeah.
I love that. That's like a really great idea. I think I'm gonna even borrow that because sometimes I do that with shoes. I'm like, can I wear these all day? I'm like, well, let me just wear them here and see how my feet feel.
Yeah. Yeah, that is it. It
Oh,
is a very great, even though sometimes it has been like some very uncomfortable 15 minutes. But it's only 15 minutes and that's fine.
and I think like 15 minutes, it's easy to even fool yourself because here's the thing. I don't know how other people feel, but when I look at Vogue and I see these like snapshots of celebrities, like, oh, celebrities on the streets, and they're like, look at her street style and it's so cool.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, look, that's an ugly ass outfit. Like, it looks terrible, but the only difference is that it's on a celebrity so it kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
But in reality, like if you were just gonna like put those things together, you wouldn't think of it because they look funny. And
Mm.
that's how I feel like with your outfit. If you're like, you know what, maybe this looks funny. Maybe I feel like this is not it, but I can make it look like it's it. Like if I wear this and I'm
Yes.
like, you know what, I know it doesn't match. I know it looks strange. I know like no one else is gonna be wearing this, but I just waltz on in there. You're gonna look like that celebrity in Vogue. Like it might be an ugly ass outfit, but it looks cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because also, let's be honest, like some trend, this stuff is like weird, or like it's like when you really pay attention to it, you're just like, what?
Why?
Then because like people wear it with such confidence, you're just like, man, you look
Conviction.
amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't dare to call that it weird, you know, but then when you
No.
actually like focus on it, you're like, that's actually like very interesting,
So
that
strange.
combination. But sure, you know, but I would
Yeah,
then, if I feel uncomfortable, I would probably, yeah, like shrink myself and be a bit like, oh yeah. And if someone gave me a
exactly.
compliment, I'd be like, really? Yeah, because I wasn't sure, you know? It's like,
Exactly. And don't do that, guys. I'm
no,
telling you. Like when people
yeah,
are like, "Oh, really? I was just trying it out. I didn't know if I was gonna like it." Be like, "No, thank you. It looks great. I really appreciate that."
yeah,
You know? And
it
that's what I say. It was like, I'm not being rude about the compliment, like, "Oh yeah, I know it looks amazing. I don't need your compliments." I'm like, "That's very sweet of you to say that out loud. Like, thank you. I've been loving this piece."
yeah,
You know?
exactly. Yes, yes.
That's it. And,
Yeah,
like, take those compliments with confidence and, like, conviction and feel good about them and accept them. Like,
yeah,
because it really is your vibe, and that's why I just feel like these 2 things go hand in hand. So, like,
they do.
don't underutilize your style, guys.
No.
Like,
This is why
play
I
with it.
love having Nicole as my best friend, because she's not letting me forget to utilize my style.
All of my friends leave more stylish than they came. That's my goal.
Yeah, but I love that though. I had to ask her for permission today if I could wear this sweatshirt. So, is that too boring, or can I wear it?
But
Sure.
you know what, when you're on the couch, she'll send me pictures and she's just like chilling and she's in her sweats and she has like her coffee and like her plan. She's like with her book. I'm like, you might be in the most basic sweat outfit, but it's a vibe. Like she gives it a whole ass vibe, dude. It's kind of annoying because I don't know if maybe my sweat game isn't that great. I'm not sure, but I don't feel the same in my sweats.
Yeah, I think it's just because I appreciate comfort so much that, like, when I am comfortable, I'm like, if when I'm physically comfortable, I'm just so comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
So that's it. So
So
then it's just, it's
comfortable.
a vibe.
That's true, and that's a big part, like, being comfortable in your clothes, like, feeling good in your body and your clothes, which is also why I was like, I'm, like, determined to finish this little, like, workout reset I have, not because I feel like I need to lose weight for my clothing, like, none of that, because I've worked a lot on it, but I do feel one, I might have ripped 2 pants already. My my ass is so fat, PHAT, fat. I might have ripped 2 of my favorite jeans. I was like, I don't know why I was, like, trying to squeeze into those, like, just buy a bigger size,
Yeah,
ladies. But number 1, just buy a bigger size. You're not gonna kill yourself,
exactly. Buy your
ladies.
size.
Buy your size. So, I was a little upset, but it's kind of that idea of, like, okay, when I work out, it doesn't matter what I look like. I just know that I feel more flexible and comfortable and, like, enjoy moving more in my clothing. That's
Yeah,
really it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
for me, like, that's a big part of it. It's not so much aesthetic, it's just I like feeling like flexible and, like, cool in my clothing. Plus, if you work your glutes, it helps you walk in heels, like, it's a big thing.
Yes.
And keeps it off your lower back. So if you have lower back pain, ladies, you might just need bigger glutes.
Maybe that's what I need. Bigger
Yeah.
glutes.
You're welcome. You'll thank me in a few months.
That's our finishing advice. Maybe actually your
Yeah.
problem just comes from that you need bigger glutes.
Yeah. You just need a fatter ass, guys. That's really it. That's my life advice. I feel like we should do a follow-up episode on this. Like
100%, yeah. I'm also intrigued now to have Nicole style me. on
Yes.
podcast or on Instagram, wherever we can do lives at that point.
Come follow at Bitch Be
Exactly.
Grateful. If you want us to do a live styling session,
Yes.
guys, I'm so down. I
Yeah.
would have a blast.
Honestly,
I
the
would have a
grateful
blast.
bitches, they don't even know how many juicy lives we wanna have, but we can't have
I
because we
know.
don't have 1,000 followers yet. So
Ugh,
go
it's
on
a
and
travesty. So, yeah, come follow at bitch.begrateful on Instagram and hang out with us. And just a reminder to like and share and subscribe if you've been enjoying this content here. We really want to make more for you. We're having a blast. It's
Yes.
so fun for us.
Yeah, we have so much fun with this, and it would really help us out with all the shares, all the likes, all the follows, wherever you're listening.
Yes, and we would love okay, so I say we're gonna pause it, but we're gonna come back to the subject and do some like live styling.
Yes.
And I can't wait to share the aesthetic I've been working on with you guys because I think you're gonna eat it up.
I'm so
It's
excited.
really fun.
Also,
It's like
Nicole has some really juicy services in the boiler,
yeah, and it's
cooking.
yeah, they're stewing. I'm gonna have some fun stuff because I want everyone to unlock not only their dream life, but their like dream expression because
Yeah.
that's what style is, you
Ugh,
know? You gotta match the outside with the inside. That's the
yeah.
thing. Because I think we do a lot of this healing where, like, we're talking about going inward, and then we're going outward, and we're like, "I don't know how to present myself." And style can be such a beautiful bridge to that. Such a
Yeah,
beautiful bridge.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
So, we will come back to you guys on this, and it's gonna be great. And in the meantime, please remember to
Be grateful, bitch.
bye.
Bye.